Good morning, Grade 5, and welcome back to our video lessons. Today we have Module 6, Top Stars, Part 2. Our lesson today related to yesterday's lesson. So, today we will focus more on the grammar. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify the usage of relative pronouns who and that. Use who and that in speaking correctly. Use who and that to write sentences correctly. You can find the lesson in your student book, pages 68, 69, and 131, in your workbook page 60. Dear Grade 5, do you remember what we have learned yesterday? Exactly. We have learned about people who first did something. I want all of you to open student book page 68 and be a detective for a while. Hold your pencils. You will underline all the sentences that have the relative pronouns who and that. You can start with the frame number 2. He was the painter who painted the Mona Lisa. Move to frame number 3. They were the two first pilots who flew across the Atlantic Ocean. Frame number 4. Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut that walked on the moon. Now, look at the sentences and look at the words who and that. What do you think they mean? Guys, move to page 69 and try to find the look box, the red one. It shows the grammar rule for today. Did you find it? Yes, this one. Look at the two words in red color, who and that. We use who and that to introduce relative clauses. We call them the relative pronouns. Let's read the given example in the look box. Pablo Picasso was the painter who or that painted Guernica. Look at the two words here. Do you think they have the same meaning? I think yes. There is no difference between them. Now, let's focus on the information we have. They are two. Pablo Picasso was the painter, and this is the first information. He painted Guernica. This is the second information. To learn more about relative pronouns, let's go back to our student book page 131, the grammar reference. Because we will know more about the relative pronouns, how do we use them, and what's the best way to join two sentences together. Let's see. We use defining relative clauses to give necessary information about the subject of a sentence without repeating ourselves. We use the relative pronouns who and that to refer to a person or people like occupations or athletes. Let's read together this example. Clark Roberts is the athlete who or that won the gold medal in 100-meter race. Look how we give unnecessary information about Clark Roberts that has already been mentioned in a previous sentence without repeating the same words. To make it clear for you, let's take another example from your student book. Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut that walked on the moon. What if I replace the word that with the word who? Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut who walked on the moon. Look, they are same. There is no difference between them. Who and that have the same meaning. In this example, I will show you how I will join the two sentences to make them one longer sentence. and use the relative pronoun who or that. We have the first clause, an astronaut is someone. The second clause, he travels to space. I will use RR. I mean, removing the full stop and replacing the word he with who or that. It's very easy. Let's see. An astronaut is someone that travels to space. Excellent. Now, would you please replace the word that and use who? Let's see. An astronaut is someone who travels to space. Look, they are same. There is no difference between them. It's your turn now. Let's practice. Mu'taz Barsham is a Qatari athlete. He won a gold medal in 2019. Can you join them? Let's see. Don't forget, use R. Remove, excellent, and replace. Mu'taz Barsham is a Qatari athlete that won a gold medal in 2019. Or we can say Mu'taz Barsham is a Qatari athlete who won a gold medal in 2019. Both are same. Practice more and take this example. William Shakespeare was an author. He wrote many poems. Use RR. You can start now. Show me your work. Excellent. Remove the full stop and replace the word he. It will be William Shakespeare was an author that wrote many poems. Or we can say William Shakespeare was an author who wrote many poems. Great work! It's time to have fun. Let's play together. Please click the green button to start the game. Reorder the boxes. In this game, we have to read the boxes, then use numbers from 1 to 4 to order them. Let's read. Who, Leonardo da Vinci, painted the Mona Lisa, was the painter. Are you ready now? Start! Thank you. Complete. Great! Let's check together. Leonardo da Vinci was the painter who painted the Mona Lisa. You are so smart! This example was taken from student book frame number 2. Another challenge. Walked on the moon that Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut. Are you ready? Start now. Hurry up! Fast and fast! Let's see. Great work! Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut that walked on the moon. This example was taken from student book frame number 4. Brilliant, grade 5. Let's practice more to use who and that in speaking correctly. You have to open your student book page 69, activity number 5. Are you ready? Let's go. In this activity, I want you to match the first column, the occupations, with the second column, the phrases. I mean, the first column from 1 to 7 with the second column from A to G. Don't forget to prepare your pencil because you are going to write down the letters from A to G. Are you ready? Let's go. Let me do number 1 as a model for you. 1. Pilot. I think it goes with Mm, it's G. Hold your pencil and write down letter G. Now, you can pause the video and complete the rest from 2 to 7. I hope you match all of them. Let's see. 2. Teacher. It's C. Teach students. 3. Farmer. It's F. Grow vegetables. Let's move to number 4. Painter. What do you think? Excellent. D. Make paintings. Number 5. Doctor. It's A. Help ill people. Number 6. Mechanic. It's B. Fix cars. Number 7. Author. E. Write books. Great work! You did all of them. You are so smart. It's speaking time. After matching, I will say a sentence using the relative pronoun who. We match already one pilot with G fly planes. Look. A pilot is someone who flies planes. Focus more. Is someone. Then I add who. I never forget to add s to the verb. So it's very easy. It's your turn now. You move to number 2. And you already match it with C. Teach students. This time, you will say the sentence using the relative pronoun that. Start. Excellent. A teacher is someone that teaches students. You added is someone. Also, you add the relative pronoun that, and then you didn't forget to add s to the verb. Excellent. Great job. One more. 3. Farmer. F. Grow vegetables. Use who and say your sentence. A farmer is someone who grows vegetables. Show me. Perfect. And what else? You added who, and you never forget to add s to the verb. Nice work. The last one. 4. Painter. D. Make paintings. This time, use that. Say your sentence. A painter is someone that makes paintings. What did you do? You start with is someone, then you added that, and you didn't forget to add s. You are great! Now, let's practice. Use who and that to write sentences correctly. Open your workbook, page 60, activity number 2. Never forget to open the right page, page 60. Prepare your pencil because you are going to write down the answers. Make sentences. I will do number 1 as a model for you. I will read first. Ferdinand Magellan, explorer, traveled around the world. Ferdinand Magellan was an explorer who traveled around the world. Pause the video, write down the answer, and move to number 2, 3, and 4. Number 2. Van Gogh, painter, painted the Starry Night. Van Gogh was the painter who painted the Starry Night. Great work! Let's move to number 3. Let me read first. Jules Verne, author, wrote around the world in 80 days? What do you think? Excellent! Jules Verne was the author who wrote around the world in 80 days. Number 4. Alexander Graham Bell, inventor, invented the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell was the inventor who invented the telephone. Nice work! You are great! It's very important to go back to our learning objectives and check together. Today, we have identified the usage of relative pronouns who and that. We used who and that in speaking correctly. We use who and that to write sentences correctly. Thank you. You are so smart. Grade 5, you were excellent in speaking and writing. Keep it up. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Don't forget to share your work on Teams. Bye bye.